And this is my right lateral decubitus chest X-ray. From here, all I need are breathing instructions. What kind of breathing instructions would I use? The same. The same as what?
As the chest.
As the chest, yes. Okay, Veronica, would you like to?
Cindu, you're going to breathe in 2 times. The first you'll breathe in and out, and then the second time you'll breathe in and hold. Okay. Could you breathe in for me? Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Be normal.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
All right, so that is how we do the lateral decubitus. Any questions? Now, this actually isn't done yet, because there is a small issue with the way this is set up. So, if we take a look, right, you'll notice that we have a lot of shadow up here on the cassette, right? Why is that? It's because her right side is actually hanging so far down, it is off the cassette. The right side is further down than the bottom border of the cassette.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
To
Sponge.
use an example, right, if I was gonna, I guess the border's the same size, right? Notice how I have this much space that her chest covers, but the cassette does not, right? So, I'm actually missing some of her chest from this image. Is there any way I can change this, or I can do something to where I get her whole chest on the X-ray?
There's 2 pictures.
So like, so the bucky won't help because we're shooting sideways,
Oh.
Take the upper and lower.
upper and lower. So then have her flip around and do the other side.
Oh. Use a
Just
pillow.
move it.
Use a pillow or sponge.
Yeah, so we are gonna do something called building up the patient. So, got 3 sheets here. All right, let's see here. Okay, Sindhu, could you sit up for just a short moment, please? Be careful, you're really close to the edge. All right. And I'm just gonna take this, and I'm gonna put it right here, so walk your hand. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can pump this up just a little bit more. That's probably too much. All right, go ahead and lay back down on this piece. All right. Now what do you notice about my centering?
It's not
Suddenly my centering is too low, right? What changed? I added these sheets, this buffer to raise her up. So when I adjust for this, do you not notice that I have light on top and I have light below? Do you see that?
Yep.
Are you going to see that, Veronica?
I don't want to.
Okay,
You got
good.
it.
So turn on the light. Notice how we have light on top and underneath now, right? We did not have light underneath before.
And it's more comfortable. Yeah.
More comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even the patient likes it better. That's one of the benefits of having that blue mattress. The blue mattress helps to act kind of like some of these sheets to help build up the patient. Of course, I would still add sheets even on top of the mattress because it's really thin. But the idea is you raise the patient off the table, so now you can catch the full chest on the cassette. And so anytime you do decubitus X-rays, doesn't matter if it's chest or abdomen or whatever, you want to build up your patient. Any questions here?
Would you still leave the left marker? Or would you use the right marker now?
Yes, I would still use the left marker. I'll just put it up. Right marker, I'm still guessing as to where it goes because I have no light on the bottom of the cassette. And I don't like guessing. So I always put it inside light that I can see. One thing to watch out for here, I just noticed, watch out for that chin. Yep, that's great. Bring that chin up out of the way. All right, any questions? Any questions? We're okay with this? Great. So hold on. Try not to move just yet. Let me move this pillow first. Okay, now, Sindhu, I'm gonna have you slide forwards towards me. Great, slide forwards. Good, and then lay on your back, please. Lay on your back. Very good. All right, great. So now that she's in the middle of the table, I feel a lot more comfortable now. So now I don't need Veronica here. I can have her move out of the way. And now I can get my patient here off the table. Of course, I'm going to move this tube out of the way. Don't want her walking into it when she gets up. So, slide this away. All right, watch your hand. Always be careful with your patient's hands because sometimes they sneak underneath as well. I'm going to drop this table down. So still, please don't move yet. Please don't jump off the table. Checking underneath the table, make sure there's nothing there. And now, before my patient gets off, what do I need to make sure to do?
Lock table.
Yes, I'm going to lock the table. All right, now you can get up off the table. Can we help?
Like no.
Yeah.
Maybe in 10 years.
It's okay. You've been laying down for a long time, right? There's no harm in helping someone up or being helped up because it's easy to become dizzy when you were
Right, that's
laying down
right.
for so long. All right. And so, are we done? No. What are we missing?
A lateral.
I just finished my patient, right?
Well, thank her.
Clean.
Yes. I need to
Oh.
thank the patient.
Oh.
We
Thank you.
started with
Thank you.
ADID, but we need to finish with ADID. Very good.
That's right.
Great thinking. So, one of the things you should do is kind of tell the patient the next step of the process. If this is an outpatient, you would say, all right, I'm going to send these pictures across to your doctor. The report should be ready in about 2 to 3 days. They should call you, but if you don't hear from them, feel free to call them instead. Okay? If it's an inpatient or an emergency patient here at the hospital, the results will probably be same day. So in that case, you can just say, all right, we've gotten the pictures, I've sent them across to your doctors. Once they've had a chance to look over them, they'll come talk to you about what they'll do next. And then once you finish preparing them for the next step, then you go into your thank you. So thank you for choosing Harris Health and have a healthy day. And now you are done with your patient. The patient goes out, you come back in, and now you clean.